All right, guys and girls, I am going to be doing a little review slash just using my iBobber out here at Cave Run Lake. It is flooded like crazy right now. I'll let you see for yourself. That right there, this is Stony Cove Recreation Area, and this is a parking lot. It goes all the way out there, and beyond that, you know, the water kind of cuts in that way, but beyond that, there's another little picnic area. Right there's a picnic table underwater. You know, the water usually starts way out there, and people swim here. It's a beach area, but look at that. So I'm going to be using my iBobber to kind of see the depth and see if I can find some fish and just show you all how it operates. All right, gonna get a ton of cars down here. Everybody's looking at the water. I'm just gonna clip it on one of my musky rods here, since that's the one I feel safest casting this thing. Now this operates off Bluetooth, but you have to cast it. So I'm gonna venture out here into the water as far as I dare and give this a little cast real quick. Check it out. All right, so I'll go to my apps and got an iBobber. All right, I'll go ahead and put it in the water there. Oh, let's see here. Settings, connect iBobber fish finder. iBobber, connected. Okay, and that's because I have my Bluetooth on. But now it's connected. So I'll hit the little back button there. Go to Sonar. And make sure my brightness is all the way up. Screen's wiped off. Yep. Alright, so it's going crazy right now because it's in shallow water. Give it a cast. Alright. So it'll trip you out because it's the white of the bobber is facing up. That's okay. And right here's the readout. So we are sitting in, come on. It's not that deep out there. There we go. All right, it finally kicked in. Right there, 6.2 feet of water, 5.9 feet of water. You can see it at the top left there, just underneath that, sorry, I'm not left-handed, I'm shaking a lot. Just underneath the fish icon there is your depth. And there's the bottom. You can see like a little sandy bottom there. And what you do is you just reel it in, and it just kind of scrolls as you reel it. You see the bottom drifting by there. There we jumped up 4.9 feet. And there's not much out there. You know, that's grass right there. Actually, there's some rocks out there beyond it, but that's a grassy bottom. So four feet deep as I reel it slowly back to me. Apparently there's some college kids over there beating each other up with ball bats. 3.6 feet. Now this is where it gets a little wonky. After 3 feet, it can't really read the bottom. So see there, it's showing fish 5.1 feet deep. That's not there, okay? Because that, you're getting 3 feet or less, and that's what it's going to. Now, if there were fish there and it was deeper, that's what it would look like. But, you know, the readings keep going 6 feet, 5.1, 3 feet. That's what happens when you get it in too shallow water. So you have to recast it. And there it tells you iBobber out of water. Let's walk over here because I kind of want to see what it is over there by those trees. Put my phone in my pocket here. Give it a good cast out there. Now you got to give it a second to see, to gauge where it's at in the water. See, it still says iBobber out of water, but just got to give it a second. Let it connect. Do. It said over 100 feet, so we're about to test that because I've just cast it and it's still not registering it. Come on. It's trying. I definitely don't like that. Can't really make long casts with this. Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and reel it in and see where it will start it. There's 3 feet in. Give it another 3 feet in. Come on now. Alright, finally kicked in. Now I think that might have been a fluke, because I can cast a lot farther with this and it show. I'm gonna try it again. Alright. A little bit closer in. It says weak sonar signal. There we go. Look at that. 8.3 feet, and I'm marking a fish right after that drop off. And there is a little drop off right there, so that is correct. Now it's doing something. Okay, so it had to update there. There was a drop off right over there, about a 2-foot drop off, so that's pretty accurate. But it went from 8.3 feet and showing a fish to now it's 5.5 feet. Not marking any fish over there though. So obviously on longer casts, this thing is not gonna either pick up your signal or it's gonna be weak for a second. So you gotta give it a chance to connect there. Yep, see it just updated again, 3.9 feet. Keeps stepping up there. And all that is the bottom. Reel it in again. Give it a good cast over towards those trees over there. Okay. iBobber out of water. Weak sonar signal. So it's trying to pick it up. It takes it a few seconds to update. There we go. It says 5 feet of water. Nope. 7.3 feet of water. I wonder if there's any crappie over there. 7.3 feet. So it should pop out of that channel though. There we go. 7 feet. I am not marking any fish in here though. No bait or anything. 6.4. 5.8. So this is pretty accurate. Just knowing the layout of how this is pretty accurate so far. It's just taking a moment to update. That's all. This is really awkward. I'm sorry for the phone shaking. I'm holding up a musky rod and a phone with one arm so you can see it. 4.2 feet. 3.9. And again, once it gets down to, look there, yep. Once it gets, in this case, about 3.5 feet deep, it starts going crazy. It's showing fish, it's showing weeds. That's what weeds look like, you know, structure on the bottom there. It's going crazy right now because it's not that deep right here. See, you can't have it in shallow water, much less than 3 feet, and this thing starts getting wonky. So we'll give it another cast over there, see how deep it is in the parking lot, and that way you guys can see how this works. Now, one thing I do want to see if this picks up is these little raised speed bumps. I doubt it will, but I'd like to see, or you know, this railing that extends all the way out there, I'd like to see if it will pick that up, or it may just get wonky thinking that it's out of water. So we'll give it a little cast. Not too far. Right there is about all I can pick up the iBobber from my phone with. And this is, you know, an S9 Plus, so it should be a halfway decent phone. but it's saying 4.5 feet deep right there. That's pretty accurate. I mean, look at this little railing right here is about hip height. So 4.5, 4.2. .9, and it's just showing a hard bottom because, again, this is all an asphalt parking lot. Now, I did want to point out one cool thing here, though. That's set up, yep, see, it's starting to get wonky, but that doesn't matter. Check this out. You can use the fish, or you can tap the fish there, and it'll show you water temperature. Now, obviously, if this is a correct readout, if it was in deeper water, that says 5.1 feet deep. It's more around 3.5, but 48, 50 degree water right here. And the sun's been shining on this parking lot all day, so the water temps have been about 42 degrees. I would say that's pretty accurate, because with the sun shining on this all day and it being a mild day, this shallow water here is a lot warmer than the rest of the lake. So there's your water temperature readout. But if you tap the little over button on the fish, it'll actually give you like a sonar printout instead of just pictures of fish, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm gonna reel this in and show you a couple of these other things here. I've not learned how to do this just yet, but you know, here's the weather. It'll show you the weather, your sunrise, sunset. Looks like your high and low tides there, but it'll show you the wind, where it's coming from, chance of precipitation, all that right there on this app, the iBobber app here. You can log your trips. It's got a trip log button. Now see, I don't use this much, and I'll have to probably make a part 2 to this, but I just wanted to show you all how the iBobber looks, because a lot of you all have been wondering about when I'm going to use this, and right now it's hard in a flooded lake to get accurate, to have it in deep enough water so you all can see what all this iBobber can do. But you know, you've got waterbed mapping, you can read up on that. Oh, you can put in your fish weight and length and that. I mean, it's a cool little $90 fish finder. You know, that's about how big it is right there, and you just cast it out. I would say no more than 70 feet, and it'll start getting wonky on you. But there's the iBobber. Just wanted to show you all the flooding and using the iBobber out here to see if there's any fish. I don't know if I'll fish here, just because, I mean, it's hard to get out where I need to fish, but there you go. So yeah, I'll have a more detailed review actually going into what the iBobber does and what I like about it and what I don't like about it. But I definitely wanted to show you all that are on the cusp of buying one. The casting range, for me, it was about 70 feet. The fact that you can look at the water temperature, and you can map water beds. You can see, you can kind of keep track of that, keep track of your trips. It does allow weather on the app itself, so that's pretty handy. But it's kind of limited in shallow water. You get below 3.5 feet and it just throws the readings way off. So I'll have more for you all later, but I wanted to get this all out to you. Thanks for watching.